Whether your child is currently a Rocket or will be newly joining us in August, we thank you for viewing Palm Pointe's 2021-2022 Middle School Matters presentation, which will outline important information to help make your child's transition to 6th grade a successful one. We will first introduce Palm Pointe staff members who can help you and your child through the middle school transition process, before providing details about a typical day in the life of a 6th grader and how we can work together to support your rising middle schooler. Who is available to assist our middle schoolers and their families through students' years in 6th, 7th, and 8th grades? Let's meet them. Our administration team consists of our principal, Mrs. Perez, and assistant principals, Mr. Keeler, Mrs. Newsom, and Ms. Markowitz. Our administrators work closely with our middle school teachers to ensure that students are provided with engaging instruction, rigorous lessons, and feedback on their progress, all within a safe learning environment. Miss Rachel Sparks, a familiar presence to many, will continue to support your child in her role as Palm Pointe's 5th and 6th grade school counselor. She works closely with Miss Tiffany Rowley, our school's 7th and 8th grade school counselor. Both ladies focus on fostering students' academic and social and emotional development and assisting them in preparing for their high school experiences and beyond. As a middle school counselor, Ms. Sparks and Ms. Rowley work with students individually or in small groups and collaborate with staff and family members to ensure that students receive the support they need. This also includes lessons within the My Career Shines online education and career planning system to help students discover their interests and skills and how to apply them to a possible career path. The life of a Palm Pointe Middle School Rocket is filled with many enriching experiences that differ from those in elementary school, from elective courses to intramural sports and club opportunities. While there is no bell heard to dismiss students, teachers follow an outlined schedule and students rotate classes every 50 to 55 minutes. Students have a different teacher for each core subject, but will often transition with the same students from classroom to classroom. With no lockers available, students are required to transport their belongings with them as they travel to each class. Students will attend core classes in English Language Arts, Math, Science, Social Studies, and one elective class. They will also either be enrolled in reading or participate in a research period, which is a time used to provide further differentiated instruction to students. On Wednesday, May 18th, 5th graders will spend part of their day with the 6th grade team of teachers. During this time, our teachers will introduce themselves and orient students to the new routines associated with middle school. Did you know each Palm Pointe Middle School grade level is divided into one of 2 pods or teams, all named in honor of shuttle missions? Your 6th grade Rocket will be part of either Team Atlantis or Team Discovery and will rotate to core subject classrooms within their assigned pod. During the Meet the Teacher event in August, you and your child will have the opportunity to meet his or her homeroom or period 1 teacher and will receive your child's first semester schedule. This is a sample schedule of what your child may be assigned. Please note that the order of the subject area classes will vary with each individually assigned schedule. Your child's elective course will most likely also change at the start of the 2nd semester in January. While Rockets had the opportunity to cycle through the resource wheel each week in elementary school, in middle school grades, students can focus on one elective class for an entire semester. Students are expected to take at least 1 semester of PE or mindfulness PE each year of middle school, unless they have a waiver. More information regarding the elective selection process will follow shortly. To learn more about the engaging elective options available to 6th graders, let's join our teachers and their students in each class. Physical education. This course provides students with the opportunity to learn a variety of sports and sport-related movements, as well as health and fitness concepts. Emphasis is placed on active participation and positive social interaction during fitness and sport activities. Mindfulness and physical education. In addition to some traditional PE units, students will explore how to successfully identify the physical, emotional, and social benefit of wellness concepts. Some additional topics include yoga, mindfulness, workout stations, dance, nutrition, and overall well-being. We will focus on the emotional, mental, and physical health that is unique to each individual. This class will primarily be held indoors and will satisfy the PE requirement. Art 1, Drawing. Learn to draw. Explore drawing as an art form as a beginner or as a student with some experience. Different media and techniques, including digital, will be used to draw from life as well as from various drawing exercises. The elements of art and principles of design will be reviewed along with composition, idea generation, and cultivating originality. Beginning Band. Anyone with interest in learning an instrument may take this course. No experience is necessary. All students will learn to read music and gain valuable team-building skills. Physical education waiver is required. If chosen for band, you are agreeing to the physical education waiver on the reverse side of the course selection sheet. Peer counseling. This elective course provides students with an opportunity to build leadership and character. You will provide valuable services such as running errands, helping students, assisting teachers, and generally assisting in the operations of different departments around the school. Exploring cultures. This elective course introduces students to countries of the world by exploring various cultural regions of the globe through the use of research and technology, aligned with teaching and student engagement to gather and present on fundamental elements of each country through collaborative efforts. Key applications. Learn the basics of computer programming. Students will be introduced to applications that focus on coding and keyboarding. Students will learn how to create basic computer games through Scratch and Snap, as well as practice keyboarding techniques through interactive lessons. Drama. This course explores performance skills for acting, singing, and dancing through the full staging of a musical production. Students take part in auditions, and each member of the class is cast in a role and expected to perform in the fall musical, such as this year's production of Annie Jr. We're excited to announce that next year's production will be The Little Mermaid Jr. Vocal vision. This middle school show choir is ideal for students who love to sing. Students will build their skill in reading music, harmonizing, and singing a cappella, and will have the opportunity to perform choreographed musical numbers. This course is only offered during the second semester.
Sixth grade elective sheets will come home in Wednesday folders May 18th. They will need to be returned by May 20th to homeroom teachers. Make sure to follow the directions carefully that are on the form. On the top of the form, you will need to place a check mark next to one of the selections. PE is a requirement for at least one semester. Parents, please review and sign your child's selection sheet prior to returning it to your teacher. On the bottom portion of the form, number your elective choices from 1 to 7, 1 being your first choice and 7 being your least preferred choice. In the example pictured, this student's first choice was exploring cultures. The PE waiver only needs to be signed if your child is interested in an all-year course selection, such as band.
In middle school, students can represent Palm Pointe on an intramural sports team. Sports that will be available in the fall include girls volleyball and co-ed soccer. In the winter season, boys basketball and girls basketball will be offered, with co-ed flag football and co-ed track in the spring. Information about available seasons will be advertised through posted signs in middle school pods, Palm Pointe social media, letters sent home to parents, and the school's morning announcements. In September, interested students can receive a sports packet, which must be completed and notarized. Documentation of a completed physical must also be included. Only one sports packet must be completed per school year, regardless of how many sports teams a student joins. Whether the sports will meet after school or before school depends on the coach's schedule. An array of special interest academic enrichment clubs are offered to middle schoolers each year. The clubs listed here are just a few that have been proposed for the next school year by teachers willing to sponsor and facilitate meetings either before or after school. Look for our full club lineup to be advertised at the start of the 2022-2023 school year. As a middle schooler, your child will participate in both History Day and Science Fair. Both require extensive research, span several months during semester 1, and are competitive. Students have the opportunity to advance to higher levels of competition based on the success or score of their project, from the school level to the district, state, and even national levels. History Day is a mandatory research project for all 6th and 8th graders. Students will receive instruction on basic project components in their social studies class. Each year, a History Day theme is outlined. The 2022-2023 theme has not yet been revealed. Students are not expected to start their projects until late August or early September, but can start thinking of possible topics as soon as the theme is advertised. The topic can come from your child's own interests, such as music, gaming, sports, arts, technology, history, but should fit the theme. The topic, person, or event selected should be from at least 25 years ago. In other words, nothing new. Science Fair spans all middle school grades, and students will receive guidance from their teachers during science and/or research class periods. What dress code details change in middle school? One word: jeans. Students may wear school-appropriate jeans every day. A belt is only necessary if a student's jeans, pants, shorts, or skirts are too big at the waist or fall below the waist. As a reminder, collared shirts in designated colors must always remain tucked in. Cardigans, sweatshirts, and sweaters only in solid colors of blue, white, gray, or black may be worn. Logos must be smaller than a child's hand. As part of the school's focus on social and emotional learning, or SEL, students participate in SEL instruction and related activities throughout the school year. SEL is defined as the process through which children and adults understand and manage emotions, set and achieve positive goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain positive relationships, and make responsible decisions. Part of middle schoolers' SEL instruction is through the Lion's Quest curriculum, which takes place weekly in either social studies or science class. Palm Pointe strongly believes in the power of partnering with parents, particularly during a student's middle school years. The middle schooler, no longer a child, not yet an adult. From physical and intellectual development to social and emotional transitions, the middle school years are certainly ones full of change. If your child is struggling with any of the changes listed here, they are encouraged to reach out to you, their teachers, or their school counselor. How can parents help at home? Assisting your child in establishing and maintaining an organized system of class notebooks and supplies in his or her backpack, along with a routine for completing homework and accessing online subject area resources, will aid in supporting your child academically. Ensuring that your child attends school regularly and on time also allows them to be present for key lessons, assignments, and assessments during each class period. We also encourage you to stay informed about your child's assignments, grades, and grade level or school events through Skyward Family Access and the 6th grade newsletter. Regular communication with your child and his or her teachers can help families proactively provide needed support. Teaching the importance of taking responsibility for one's own actions, following through with consequences when deemed appropriate, and understanding the technology your child and his or her friends are using can also greatly assist. Decades of research indicate that when parents are involved in their child's educational experiences, their child has better attendance, higher grades, test scores, graduation rates, increased motivation, better self-esteem, lower rates of suspension, decreased use of drugs and alcohol, fewer instances of violent behavior, and greater enrollment in post-secondary education. We look forward to partnering with you. Questions, concerns, we are here to help, whether it's now, in August, or throughout the next school year. Ms. Sparks and Ms. Rowley can be contacted by calling the school's phone number, 772-345-3245, or by using the email addresses provided here. We'd love to hear from you. Please access our virtual feedback survey by scanning this QR code with your phone. You are welcome to also submit questions on the survey. If you include your name and contact information, we will reach out to you. Thank you again for joining us. Have a wonderful summer. We'll see you in August.